Um, let's see. Okay, let's see another one. Mm, just really nice animations out here. Um, but yeah, that's it about GIFs. So you can either use this or use videos. But for me, unless the video is informative, like showing you how to use a product, that let's say you're selling that time that the beans grinder was out for the very first time. If you notice, most people were advertising with videos showing how to couple it up, how to put the beans, how to grind. If it's not that type of video, I don't use any other type of video except GIFs. It gives me the best results, and I can easily retarget my audience, especially those ones who are not patient enough to see anything for more than 3 to 5 seconds. GIFs are the best options for me. So that's that. Then the next one is video ads. Okay, now video ads, uh you can use them in two ways. Number one, you can use them to generate an audience, or you can use them to run an advert. And if you want to use them to generate audience, you go for the video views ad objective. If you want to use them to create an ad, then you can put them in traffic and engagement. Why I'm sure you're wondering what's the difference between using videos in video view objective and this and this. Now, the people in traffic ad, Facebook sends when you choose traffic ad objective, sorry, Facebook sends your adverts to people who are more likely to perform an action, which is either click to learn more, click to sign up, click to buy now, whatever. There's a click in because they know they'll be taken to a website. Then when it's engagement, Facebook says it takes your advert to people who will like, comment, share, tag, save, whatever. Do everything that has to do with engagement. Same thing with video views. Facebook will send it to those people that have enough data and have enough time to watch videos. Now, those ones might not be ready to make a purchase. They might not be ready to uh how do I put it now? They might not really show interest in buying, but they are showing interest in your product. Video views is kind of like engagement, but this time around, the only data that we are getting are people who watch the videos. So you can use video views, and if you have a product that needs to show the audience how to use, how to install, how to couple, how to wash it up, how to clean it up, how to save it up so it doesn't rust, doesn't spoil, doesn't decay, then you have to start with video views. Get people to watch it. If you get a few sales, fine. Then you create a look-alike audience and then create traffic ads. When you're done creating your traffic ads with that look-alike audience, you know that this time around it's people who like videos and are patient enough to read sales posts on something they are interested in. And then when you make another uh couple of sales, minimum 25 according to the new conversion rule now. I mean, thank God they reduced it to 25. The new conversion rule being 25. Go to conversion as use that same video and target another set of people. Now, these people can watch the video, they will read your post, and they are ready to buy. So you see how it goes, right? You see how it goes. So video views are a very big part of audience creation, because the more leads you have, the more audience you generate, the more data you give Facebook, the better your ads will be, the more sales you'll be able to get. So if nobody is seeing your ads, if you don't have enough data, there's no magic about it. Like I said, the only objective that can give you a straight up response of if you put so amount of money, you will get minimum so amount of sales, only if you've made at least 25 sales the week before, period. That's how conversion sales work. But all these other objectives here is just to help you generate leads, generate awareness for your page, generate audience, generate data, so that Facebook can help you send your ad to only the relevant people who make money. Just know that if you're not making money, Facebook is not making money. That is it. So they want to make sure you make money so they can also make money. So all those people that feel Facebook ads don't work, Facebook ad works. Facebook ads works. What am I saying? Facebook ads work. But the problem is most people don't know that you need to be consistent. You need to keep advertising before you get the right person. You might be starting with 1,000 naira today, but then you're not targeting the right audience. That 1,000 naira will just go. But if you target a lookalike audience of serious people, that 1,000 naira should bring you at least one sale. At least dole one 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 sale must bring you at least one sale. So that is it for video views. How to like that's the best way to maximize video views. It's still the same way you create your regular ads, but this time around you pay your what you're paying for is video views. Okay, let me open it so that I will show you. Okay, I've selected this. Let me just go down so it doesn't look like I'm just giving speeches upon speeches upon speeches. Under ad sets, I won't really set up anything. I just want to show you how they target. So this is True Play. Okay, True Play. The optimization for ad delivery here is True Play under video views. And what it means is that they will send your videos to people who are willing to watch it for 15 seconds or shorter. That's if your video is less than 15 seconds, they will send it to people who are more likely to watch a video for at least 15 seconds. That means these people have been watching videos on YouTube, on Facebook, and Facebook has realized that they only watch videos for probably 15 to 20 seconds. So those are the only people that they will send your video ads to. Then the 2 seconds continuous video views, they will deliver it to people who will watch your videos for 2 seconds or more. This is why I told you that GIFs make a lot of gets me better results for generating engagers and generating audience, generating data. There are a lot more people who can actually see through 2 to 5 seconds video than 15 seconds video. Okay, 15 seconds means they probably are ready, or rather they want to know how it works best. But if I use a GIF, before they lose interest, I've already caught them. They're already in my net as an audience. But if I use videos, I might not be able to get that 85%. Okay, that 85% video view for more than 15 seconds. But if it's 2 to 5 seconds, before they lose interest, they're already in my custom audience, whether they like it or not. All right, so leave this as it is, and let's use our regular budget that I used the first time for $2.50, since we're just testing. So what Facebook is trying to let us know is that for video views of $2.50, we'll get between 807 views to 2,300 views. Okay, all right, so that's it. $17.50 for the whole week. Now once you're done getting this audience, create custom audience, create lookalike audience, and you're done. You go back to traffic, create traffic ads, make sales. Go back to conversion ads, make conversion ads, make sales. Identity, everything is the same thing. Still videos, it's just single video you're asked to upload over here. Add video or use video templates. If you have a video template, use, but if you have a full video, you can use that. Then if you have an existing post that has a video, I've shown you guys how to upload an existing post. Then primary text, the same thing. Add website URL, headline, description, website URL, learn more button, the same. So this is my first time using this new Facebook Ads Manager platform, and I really want to test it out with you guys, but the account is still very new. If I try anything now, they might suspend it because it's too early for me to run ads. So yeah, that's it for video ads. Let's see, what else do we have to talk about? GIF versus videos. I've shown you what a GIF is. Now choosing ad budget. Sorry, let me shut this down. Okay, so choosing ad budget. This is another issue or problem with new advertisers. They say they want to run actual adverts and make sales with 1,000 naira, and they start looking for advertisers who would run adverts for them with 5,000 naira, and they're not talking about how much would they collect as service fee or service charge. I don't care how cheap anybody advertises Facebook ads for, but the only way anyone will collect 5,000 or less than 10,000 from you and get reasonable amount of sales is if they have custom audience from previous customers, that they've been running ads for a really long time, and no matter how small the budget is, they will always make sales. You understand? So if they cannot boast of that, it's not by claiming I can use custom audience, I can use audience inside. If they cannot boast of running these adverts for other people with that same budget, and they are willing to collect very small service charge from you, then don't bother giving this kind of people your money. If they just say I can do it for you, I can do it. Anybody can see now. How many seconds did it take me to create an ad? Yeah, anybody can create ad, but any advertiser that cannot give you an assurance of a certain number of leads or a certain percentage of sales, then you know that that person probably doesn't know what he or she is doing. So you personally, now if you want to run ad for yourself, what I would advise you do is use 1,000 naira and test your audience, like the audience you've created, for 3 days. What are you aiming for? Leads. How many people will click to go and view your landing page? How many people will click to start sending a message to you? If nobody sends you a message the first day you run the 1,000 naira ad, then you know you are doing something wrong. Check your ad creative. Maybe your video is too long. Maybe your picture does not show the product properly, or maybe the picture is not clear. What else again? Maybe the GIF is not loading fast, or maybe your ad post is not right. Maybe your sales copy is not right. There is no way you would create it and not get at least one inquiry. In fact, one is too small. At least 10 inquiries. Okay, I have tested an ad with 2,000 naira, and within the first 300 naira, I got about 12 inquiries. Now, those 12 inquiries were too small, but it proved to me that the audience I've set up, the audience I've used, or rather the audience I created, the lookalike audience I created, is working. It means there's a possibility of getting sales. So what do I have to do next? I have to probably change the picture, or change the carousel images, or use a different GIF, or fix my chatbot in a certain way, or set my landing page in a certain way. You understand? So the first 2 to 3 days should be for testing, so you know which one was working. You know how to change it, you know how to set it up. Now I'm saying 1,000 naira to test, and I'm sure you're already thinking, if you spend 1,000 naira to test, how will you make sales? If you test the first day and change something, second day you change something, third day you must make sales. If you don't change anything and you just keep running the ad, then that's where the problem is. You just cancel and say Facebook ads don't work. Facebook ads work. All my sales, most of my sales when it comes to drop shipping, comes from Facebook ads. If it does not come from Facebook ads, it's from organic reach. I don't sell my products in buy and sell groups. I don't promote my products in sponsored group posts. I just added sponsored group posts here because I know that most people who sign up for this class came from groups. And I did those ads in the groups because my Facebook ad account is down. The money I spent advertising in those groups would have actually gotten more participants than just running in a group with general, you understand, with general knowledge on e-commerce. It's not specified for dropshippers. So if I want to target Facebook ads for dropshippers, I know how I will set it. I have custom audiences, I have lookalike audiences, and then there's audience insights again. So I can use all three with that amount of money I spent in group ads and actually make more sales. But I added sponsor groups because I know some people would want to ask, will it work? It might work, but if it doesn't work, you should make sure you are generating custom audience. If the group does not allow links, I think you should avoid it, because if it allows links, especially page links, so you just copy out a link from your page that has a video, then you type the ad post in that group. That way you'll be able to generate custom audience and lookalike audience. Those are the two best audiences that gives the best results for me: custom audience and lookalike audiences. Okay, I can have a custom audience of less than 1,000 people, but the lookalike audience will still give me more sales than just targeting with cold audience. Okay, so if you're choosing your budget, first thing you have to do is to set out at least 3,000 naira just to test, 2,000 naira per day just to test for 3 days. 3 days usually let you know what and what you should change, let you know what and what you should fix. So those 3 days you check, you monitor your ads properly. There is an app for Facebook ads manager. You download it, use it to check your ads like every 4, every 5, every 6 hours. If the ad has been running for 3 to 4 hours and nobody has gotten anything, wait 2 more hours. If after 6 hours it's not delivering to anybody, stop that ad, change the image. That means the image, there's something wrong, or in the ad copy there's something wrong. Facebook might not say it, but next thing you know, they've suspended your account. No jokes. So stop the ad, change something about it. So for your ad budget, always test first with a little amount of money. Then for your daily ads, I will advise, as you've seen in the ads manager, it shrink $20. If you don't have a lot to start with the first week, you can start with just $10 per day. That's 3k a day. When you make sales, you increase to 5. When you make sales, you increase to 10. Now, there is no budget that is too big for Facebook ads, because if you're running Facebook ads and making money, you should not be stingy to your business. Okay, don't be stingy to your business. If you're making money from Facebook ads, don't be stingy to your business. Now, making payments for ads. Okay, so let's go here. I think I've shown you how to do that, but I will still do it again. So first thing you want to do when you are in your ads manager is clicking these 3 bars at the top here. Very good. I don't want to leave this page. Okay, so when it's done loading, you go to billing. I'm trying to get us to billing, because when you go to billing, I will show you again in case you missed it the last time. Alright, so click the 3 buttons here, go to billing. Number 1 question: how do I pay for my Facebook ads? Facebook is telling me I'm owing them, but they're not receiving my ATM card. What do I do? Next thing you have to do is use a pay you account. So go to settings, payment settings. So after going to payments, oh, it's still loading. So when you go to your payment settings, you see a list of payment options that you can choose from. Oh, okay, it's finally loading. Alright, so add payments method. You click on it, then you put your ATM card, ATM card details here. Now after this, there is a second option. I think it's pay, complete payment with pay you or something, but there is a pay you payment platform for Nigerians whose cards cannot be received by the Facebook ads payments platform for whatever reason. I don't know why. So if you cannot put it here, you can then use the pay you. They will ask you to credit your balance. That's your ad manager balance. You can choose how much you want. You can put down 3,000 naira first, then set your ad account for 1,000 naira a day. But I've already said that me personally, I'm okay with USD and get better. I really am not happy with how Facebook shuts down people's accounts without prior warning, without notice, without any straightforward reason. They claim you violate a policy, but that is so random. Yeah, there's just so much gray area people don't know about the ad policy. Maybe it's a typography. Maybe I made a typo, and probably that's why they feel it. It's so. I really don't like using pay you. Okay, that's why I usually, or rather, I'd rather use get better and use my dollar. Yes, dollar is expensive to convert, but if I'm making money, that should not be a problem. You understand? So don't think of running Facebook ads and getting scared that you will not succeed. Because if you keep getting scared that your Facebook ads will not bring you money, then it won't bring you money. You keep running it with fear. Also, we have a support group. If you are stuck anywhere, take a screenshot of where you have an issue and post in the group, and we'll solve it together. All right. So that's how you do when you if you are in crediting the ad accounts. If this was in naira and you put 3,000, it would show. There is some, yeah, it will show the 3,000 naira here. Then when you run ads every day, they will deduct. Usually they used to previously rather they used to deduct monthly, but right now it seems that a lot of Nigerians will run ads, and then the amount will get to thousands of naira that they cannot afford to pay back, and then they will avoid the they will avoid the ad accounts. So they end up wasting, or rather owing Facebook money, and shutting down. Some people even go as far as shutting down the profile. No jokes. I've seen some people go as far as shutting down the profile. So I feel probably that's why Facebook just stopped charging people monthly. Maybe they still do, but personally I don't think they I don't think they allow people anymore. Someone asked me that question, so I felt I should add it here. They don't charge monthly anymore. So yeah, too bad. So this right here is the amount due that you're owing if you've been running ads. Then you have account spending limit. Now this account spending limit is supposed to be for people who put their credit card or debit card here, and you know how much is in that card. So you tell Facebook not to exceed a specific amount. Like for this one here, my current spending limit is $10,000. So no matter how nice or how sweet the ad is going, the moment it gets to 9,000, sorry, yeah, $9,999.99, Facebook has to start telling themselves to stop running my ads. The ads has to stop, and this is only good for people who just allow their ads run continuously. Yeah, they don't do the 1 to 3 days. No, they don't set up the days. If you just let it run continuously, you might uh incur a lot of charges, because if Facebook finds out that a certain audience is bringing more results, they'll keep pushing money into it, and you've given them no limits. Yes, you have daily ad budgets, but what happens when you're getting so much results and your ad spend or ad cost is increasing? So give them these limits. Some people feel like there's no need, but still put these limits. Anything can happen. This is Facebook we're talking about here. Anything can happen. So leave your limits to that amount. So this is my limit. Your limit could be 50k, 100k, 200k, 10k, 5k, whatever it is. Just so that they can give you a warning that, oh, you've reached your account spending limits, meaning you don't want to spend more than this per advertising campaign or per month or per whenever. All right, so that is it. You can reset it, you can change it, you can remove it, whatever you want to do to it. All right, so I guess that's it for making payments for ads. Then proper rationing. Okay, startup budget distribution. All right, so we'll start startup budget. Sorry, we'll commence startup budget distribution in the next video. This one is already very long. Facebook ads is not something that can be summarized into 5 to 10 minutes. I have tried doing a 1 hour Facebook ad a tutorial before. It didn't work out. It did not work out because it's too in depth to be compressed. So